Hey you guys, so I'm back again with another message. God had dropped this in my spirit a few days ago too. And I'm coming to share because I've been noticing a lot of things. Um, and we have to be careful because I'm noticing a lot of rising up of people trying to discourage God's children, to deter away from what God has told them to do. And I want to come and encourage you to stay on your assignment. There are people that are saying that they're coming from God, operating in the spirit of God, and pretty much is trying to say things as far as maybe God didn't tell you to do that because what you are working on haven't fully manifested yet. And that's not the case. I always take everything back to God for confirmation. Y'all don't be like the young prophet, listening to the old prophet, and the old prophet lied on God and told the old prophet to come back home and eat with him that it was okay, and it wasn't okay, and the young prophet got killed. Just like it was prophesied if he would have been disobedient. Y'all take everything back to God and confirm. We do have people in high places that are jealous of people, of their gifts, of their assignments, that are not on their level yet, but God is about to raise them up to a level. So what they're trying to do is, since they can't stop you, they will try to make you stop yourself. So stay on the assignment that God has given you. Stay the course, stay focused. But I am starting to see, that's why you guys, we always got to go to God and stuff for ourselves, especially when it comes to the assignment in which God has called us to work in this hour. Because people will try to get you to work on something totally different and be outside the will of God. And then when it comes time for judgment day, or then God starts dealing with you because you operate in the spirit of disobedience, because you're not no longer working on what God has called you to work on. And they know that. So I always take things back to God and confirm when it comes to you wanting to know what you need to be working on. A lot of you guys, God had already told you guys to write the vision and make it plain. Stick to that vision. Go back and write it. God just dropped it in my spirit, Habakkuk 2:2, and I'm pulling it up because God want me to read it. So the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end and will be fulfilled. If it seems slowly in coming, wait patiently, for surely it will take place. It will not be delayed. I'm going to read verse 3 again. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end and will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. All right. I know in a previous message, God told me to tell his children that it's taking you longer because you're not taking those shortcuts. You're doing everything the right way. Every way that he's telling you to do it, you are doing it. And it's for a reason. It's for your protection. These things that you're close to, yeah, it's going to seem like it's a long time coming, but it's going to be well worth it. Still work your assignment that God told you to work on. Don't let nobody come in and try to tell you to switch up what God has called you to work on in this season, in this hour. I'm telling you, because the stuff that God has you guys working on is not for you. It's for the ones that's coming behind you. You don't know that you got people watching you. You really got, now monitoring spirits is real, but it is, you have people watching you and admiring what you do, and it's causing them to be encouraged. It's causing them to see the God in you, to see the Christ, that the God that you serve, to see the Christ in you. So if you stop working on that assignment, if you let someone come in and say, oh, that's not longer what God is telling you to work on, or you need to switch up and do these things without consulting God first, it can cause you to stop encouraging the people that's coming behind you. You don't know who you are encouraging, y'all. That's why we really have to live a life to be an example for others to follow. Because even when we're out here doing things and we think people are not watching, people are watching. And you don't know who you're assigned. If you don't know the people, you might not even know all the people that are attached to you due to your assignment, but they know you and they're watching you. That's why you always have to go back and confirm things with God. Don't let nobody just come in and tell you what you need to be doing and stuff. Fast and pray. If you got to go on a fast, fast. If you got to pray, pray. And ask God to give you a specific sign of clarity, so that you know that, okay, God, I'm on the right path. But like I said, we're dealing with a lot of spirit of deception. We're dealing with the Leviathan spirit. We're dealing with the spirit of confusion and stuff like that to get God's children off task. But this is y'all breakout year. We don't have time, especially if you've been working on these things for a long time and you know that God is telling you to work on it. Go back and take that thing to God. Don't let nobody come in and just say, it's time, God said this and God said that, without going back to God and confirming first, y'all. I'm telling you, we got a lot of people around here that takes pride, that takes honor and joy in deception and deceiving God's children and saying that they're coming from God, but they're not. They're actually agents of the devil. They actually serve the devil. All this stuff is going to be exposed, y'all, in this season, in this hour. So make sure you're staying on your assignment. Make sure you're being obedient. Don't let nobody come in and discourage you for what God is calling you to do. Y'all, even if God has gotten to the point where he is telling some of y'all to cut ties with people, cut ties with listening to certain people that are discouraging you and telling you to do the opposite of what he said, do it. It's for a reason. And when you do it, I promise you, you will see the reason why God told you to cut that person off. Because some things are going to be exposed. We're going to see some things that's going to be exposed in this hour about people who say that they are working for God when they're really agents working for the devil, because they don't want you to get and complete the assignment in which God has called you to. Because it's not for you, it's the upbuilding, for the upbuilding of God's kingdom. And you're on the verge of a breakthrough. But I'm seeing a lot of people that are coming up, popping out of the blue, trying to tell people to come off of their assignments and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot of stuff like that, and that's not of God. If God hasn't confirmed that to you directly, go back to him and fast, pray. But like I said, it's the Jezebel spirit going around, it's the Leviathan spirit going around, it's a narcissistic spirit going around and trying to deceive God's children. Fast and pray. Okay, ask God to strengthen your spirit of discernment. Okay, so I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Go back and read Habakkuk 2:2. Just because it's taken it a long time to manifest, or to manifest, does not mean that God didn't tell you to do it. It's for a future time, and it will surely come. So continue to do the work. Continue to stay on your assignment, all right? So I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.